All right, guys. So today's topic is Tylenol and how it relates to fitness. So you've probably reached for Tylenol, after a long work day or you got a sore back and you're just ready to get rid of that pain. Everybody takes it, it's over the counter. But let me tell you what you don't realize, all right? So Tylenol, also known as acetaminophen, actually has proven effects on your body, especially as it relates to fitness and health. So, first off, studies show that Tylenol actually blunts your pain perception, which is a huge deal. I mean, that's kind of like the whole reason why you're taking it. So, it might sound like a good thing, whenever you're training and your back is sore, especially if you're pushing through something like conditioning. But here's the God honest truth. So when your brain can't actually register that type of pain and struggle, it it changes the way that you're going to train. Now, some research does show that, in endurance athletes, which I'm not, and I'm pretty sure you're not either, right? In certain studies, it does show that endurance athletes can run further or can maintain their performance longer because they feel less fatigue. But for guys like you and me, right, who are just trying to get stronger, leaner, look better, that's not going to help us. I mean, I don't plan on running a marathon. I'm not sure if you do, but there's no point to that, right? And what's crazy is if you do take these drugs, right, you don't understand the pain that you're going through, which can backfire. I mean, think about it. Your body is literally sending you pain signals for a reason. Now, second thing is Tylenol impacts your recovery. Think about pain as a signal for inflammation. Now, inflammation is not bad, all right? That's kind of how your muscles actually grow. It's actually like a part of how they adapt. So, a study published in the Journal of Psychology found that regularly taking acetaminophen after resistance training will actually cause you to blunt your muscle protein synthesis. So, in translation, right, if you're popping pills after your workouts, you could be slowing down your gains. And thirdly, liver health. All right. A lot of people want to forget about the certain organs of the body and how this is going to affect them. Look, if you're a busy guy, you already deal with, stress, less sleep, probably a little bit more, alcohol use, a lot more than we like to admit. And if you add Tylenol into the mix or acetaminophen, right, your liver is working damn near overtime. And it matters because your liver detoxifies your blood, regulates your hormones, and it's actually going to keep your metabolism on track. A lot of people don't know that. So if you do compromise your liver, right, you're just slowing down the fat burning process altogether. Now, I'm not here to tell you that Tylenol is evil, right? That's not what I'm here to do. If you're, truly sick or you're injured, using it once in a while is actually beneficial. But relying on something every day, especially for soreness, that's kind of stupid because it's going to absolutely sabotage your performance and just your overall longevity. I mean, if you have normal workout soreness or just lifestyle aches in general, you probably need to fix your form or figure out what you're doing in your life that's causing you these problems. Again, pain is there for a reason. There's always better things to do, like getting more water, and just hydrating, adding omega 3s into your diet, getting magnesium in your diet, getting quality sleep, doing some mobility work. All these are better than popping Tylenol. I mean, because all of these are going to actually help you, help your body recover instead of shutting down all the other systems in your body. But you know what? Let's flip the coin. Let's just make the argument for the other side, right? Some guys use Tylenol, in bodybuilding, especially for, contest prep, which they do a whole bunch of stuff that's unhealthy. But that's besides the point. I mean, if you have, joint pain where it's just so much that you can't finish your workout, that's a bad sign. But again, Tylenol could actually help in that specific instance. And in that specific instance, in that hard workout session, it can actually help you push through that workout and get that workout done. Now, it's not something that you do every single day. It's something that you do occasionally. Some studies show that, acetaminophen or Tylenol actually reduces your perceived exertion. So you might be able to grind out those last couple reps whenever it actually matters. So, really, the smart play here is just to use it in balance. Don't use it as a crutch, don't rely on it, especially for things like everyday soreness. But I mean, if you're knee deep in a training cycle and you just have to get it done and you have excruciating pain, hell, I would take it at that point. Look, drugs are a tool, but only if you respect it. If you abuse it, then that's a problem. Now, acetaminophen is basically Tylenol, all right? It's like the main ingredient in that drug. It is one of the most commonly used over the counter pain relievers. I mean, think about it: Tylenol, Excedrin, Nyquil. I mean, all of those. You've probably taken it without even thinking about it. So the bottom line is, acetaminophen is not a harmless drug. It is, in my opinion, a double-edged sword because it can help you in certain situations, but it can also fuck you up pretty easily. Now, I know Tylenol's been in the news, with, the president and RFK talking about it causes autism. I mean, to be fair, they specifically talked about, during pregnancy and your kids. Now, a lot of this stuff isn't actually proven. However, there's debate for conspiracies and all that other type of stuff. I'm just going to stick to what we know as a fact right now. I mean, there is studies that do show it's linked to autism and ADHD. However, there is studies that show otherwise, and it's really just mixed. So you gotta understand that whether you're looking at Tylenol for performance or recovery, just don't treat Tylenol like some harmless candy.